Palmaïa is called the House of AïA because the cycle that the customer, in this case, the person that wanted a kind of retreat, goes in 4 phases until you reach the House of AïA, which is the 4th phase when you close the circle of well-being. So the hotel is considered practically the best hotel in Mexico and probably in many parts of the world for what it's this closing this cycle, because we cater we have 234 rooms. We're still a hotel, right? But we cater to the person that want completely be peaceful for the days they come. So for example, our reception is not at all in the hotel, it's at one place, and then you're transported by literally transported by a cart, and you go through a wooden tunnel, and then you get to beyond where you were, and you're not going to see that lobby again. Why? Because it's a meaning that you are leaving behind whatever it was before, and then now you're entering this enclave of wellness in the jungle. So everything is inside what you see right here. So it's inside the jungle. We have the room this side and the beach on the other side, but it's everywhere you go around, there's a lot of path and a lot of greenery, and the music and mostly the silence around it makes you feel you are not in a resort exactly. The location is in Playa del Carmen, but we are exactly here when you see this little leaf. So meaning that we are not at all, again, we are not at all in the community of anything. We're just on our, let's say, private beach, although in Mexico there are no private beaches, but our beach is the last one of Playa del Carmen. So we have a long stretch of beautiful beach. And again, why it's called the House of AïA. The first house, according to all the design and the architecture of this meaning, is that we give you the wellness through the food at first. So our food is completely unprocessed. I can make examples. We ferment our own vegan cheeses. We ferment our own yogurts. We give alcohol at the bars, but they if you want, but whoever has no alcohol, so the mocktails that we give that are in the menu straightforwardly, you have the real Aperol, let's say, but without the alcohol, meaning that we don't use surrogates for anything. So the menu is all inclusive in beverages and food, and is basically plant-based, 70%. If any of you want to have animal protein of any kind, or just cheeses, or just eggs, there at one side they say you can do the real pork, or you can do the real meat, or whatever the people prefer. So we are a vegan hotel, yes, but still it's accommodated to a lot of other tastes, because not everybody, I don't know if your group will be only vegan, but the sense of it is that the menu, the straightforward thing, is plant-based, and then it says you can add. The menu of the cocktail is straightforward mocktails, and then you can add. But again, whatever we do and we bring on the table is what we call real food. So our chef have worked in venues with Michelin stars. They have certification in health, and they have certification in veganism. We had customers that wanted to see the kitchen, and they extended their stay just because they wanted really to see if that was true. And we have even people that stay 1 month, and they recover for cancer or illnesses. We are not a clinic, but again, the food is our first house, is our first meaningful offering that we give. This is all the data on the hotel. So 234 rooms. They're all in front of the ocean. So the ocean front is guaranteed. The view is not always possible of the ocean, because if you are lower, of course, you can see other places above all the greenery. We have a long stretches of swimming pool, and there are 2 plunge pools. Now, why are we a retreat hotel? Because even if you're not a retreat, which you are, you feel like you are in a retreat. We have customers that just come with the family, just entrepreneurs that are not vegan or anything, but the peace and the silence and the vibe is everywhere. So we have also a lot of celebrities that come because nobody sees them. It's really difficult to find other customers. I don't know how to say. You of course, you go to a restaurant, you see people, but it's really an enclave or something very special that it's you with yourself or with the people that you want to be generally. So the decoration, as you can see here, it's like boho ship, very high-end. It's a hotel that is very elegant in per se, but with this kind of taken for granted style, that is not a show-off style, although you are taken care of very well. Again, what is included? Whatever I'm telling you, it's included. So the food is included, the beverages are included, alcohol or not, vegan or not. And then we go to the second part of what we call the second house, and it's what we call the Architect of Life, which is a holistic program with basically in our week we have 54 activities. So it depends on the day you stay. If you are a retreat and you have your own schedule, of course, your schedule can be different. But my point is that the offering of the hotel is we don't have the animation team doing aerobics. We have a lot of on the open air spaces. Some are inside where you go through a myriad of offerings like meditation, of course, breathing techniques. We do yoga, simple yoga. We do family constellation, which is probably many of you know. So we are certified teachers for all of these. And then the third house is what we called the rituals of sound, because of course the vibration, it's very important in our life. So the rituals of sound is the same. There are activities that go, we don't bring India or Mexico or Buddhism, or I mean, we bring the best of everything, trying to give an offering that it's varied. So we have ancestral dance from a shaman in Mexico. We have the gong bath, and we have similar things. I don't know if you already have a schedule, or you want us to help you with the schedule of these kind of things. I'm asking you guys.
Yes, I had to unmute myself. Thank you. We do have a schedule already. So we'll be sharing our schedule after this presentation, and then we're just letting you all know that at any point in time, everything we offer is optional. So if you would prefer to forego one of Lauren and I's experiences to attend something that the retreat is offering, you're totally welcome to do that as well. But we do have a special schedule to share with you.
Good. So the beautiful thing about retreats, we do a lot of retreats, is that you can have your own space. And so our other activities, which are very much similar sometimes, are apart from yours. So you don't share the space with other activities for sure. And you can use even specific places that you like more when you get there, or pre-preparing the group. So we have some decks that are used with a cabana on top that are used for this kind of activity, but there are some retreats that asked for using the beach, for example. And you can, you have to see what you're bringing to the beach, because there are some limitation for some upholstery that we have, but you can do that. And then we have some beautiful place near our cenotes, because I don't know if everybody is familiar with what a cenote is. Cenote is in Mexico is like a subterranean river that comes up somehow. So it's like an eye of water. In our property, we have 3, and it's not exactly an eye, like round, but it goes around. And we use that actually for our hydrotherapy at the spa. So if you go to a high-end 5-star hotel, you have generally the massage, and you have a hydrotherapy going through swimming pool in an inside beautiful area. In our spa, we call our spa the spa in the jungle. I will show you some of it. And of course, your massage is inside, but you have a big, for example, a big window in front of you, and beyond that there's the jungle, so nobody can see you, and you are like facing the jungle while you're having the massage. And outside is completely on the open air. So we have a temazcal, that is this igloo where you can, with the stone that we heat up, you can have steam. So all this hydrotherapy comes from all these natural things. We don't give you a fake swimming pool for your hydrotherapy. So everything is completely unique. So again, so the wellness compass is what I just told you with the 4 houses, right? So we start with the food, then the rituals of sound, the architects of life, that are the activities, and the House of AïA, of course, is the magic that you find at the end. And you are much more expert than me, probably, that you are in this field, when you really can find your moment. So somebody said something.
Everything is all good. I just had to mute someone who was coming in.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is a picture in the middle of the room, and I can open it up for you. So we have very elegant, high-end rooms with a balcony. All the balconies are in front of the ocean. Again, if you are on the 3rd floor, you can see the ocean widely. If you're a little bit lower, you can see the ocean a little less. All the rooms, the run of the house, generally they have a double stall of showers. And very interesting, in our hotel, we don't do, our hotel is sustainable, so we don't do any plastic. You are offered and gifted, actually, a bottle with the Palmaïa logo. These like thermos, you know, the ones that we use generally for coffee or water. So you can go around the property with that and just refill your things, because we avoid to waste anything, and you can reuse your bottle. The snacks in the room are very unique. We just give only vegan and dehydrated fruits and this kind of particular treats. In the mini bar, you have a mini bar, you have natural waters that comes from natural sources. And then we offer coconut water, kombucha, and other power food drinks. So you don't have beers or any alcohol, any soda in our mini bar. Little parenthesis, if you want a beer, it is included. You can ask for a beer, they will bring you the beer. You don't have to beg, or you don't have to, everybody is included, and everybody does whatever it feels like. My point is, again, we are plant-based, 70%, and no alcohol basically on our menus. But every mocktail, because somebody just joined, every mocktail says add tequila or add mezcal, because that particular mocktail goes with that kind of alcohol, if you like. So going, this I want to tell you, we've been ranked as the first hotel in TripAdvisor for years, and people really like us. And honestly, I have 20 years experience of hotels, and I'm from Italy, but I've lived in many countries, and I've lived in Cancun in the past, and I've lived in Africa, and I lived in many, many, many places. This is the most difficult hotel to explain for me, because it's difficult to explain how you feel when you are inside, but not because it's a wellness hotel. Again, you can be not into yoga or anything, but the peace that you experience is just unique. I've been there now in April, and it was my first time because I'm new in Palmaïa, but I stayed there 5 days, and like a customer, like to see what happens. And we had a big group, for example, 90 people. You didn't even notice the group was there. There's a special vibe that you cannot describe. For me, it's very difficult to describe the hotel for that reason. So this is a video so that you have an idea. So can you see all this, the water that we have around? The meaning of the water, as you know, it's important. So this is all vegan food. This is our swimming pool, which is very, again, very long and isolated. This is the entrance of the spa. These are the rooms. This is where you have the massage. Could you see? So you have a massage in front of the jungle. You are inside, but it's like you are outside because you're sitting and just enjoying the view. I think that is our most special thing. The spa in the jungle is unique. I've never seen something like that. And this is very important. I want to tell you, now I will show you a video of the spa. When you choose a massage, there's a meaning attached to it if you want to. In the hotel, this is AïA, the our most important character. This is the spa. Let me show you the spa. I think it's this one, right? Yes. So this is the hydrotherapy of the spa. So what I want to tell you about the spa is very interesting, although it's not included when you buy a massage, right? But the massage for us is not just you get in and have a massage and do the water. You choose your massage. Every massage has a meaning. I did the one for mothers because I'm a mother of a 7-year-old. And I cried because there's a sort of a cleanse, and the meaning of it is that it's a Mexican thing that they give you. They give you what is a rebozo, which is a shawl that is given generally. So they tell you the story. They say that when a woman is pregnant, she received that from mother or grandmother, and it's a protection of the body and of the baby. So they give it to you while they cleanse you before the massage. First of all, you do the hydrotherapy. So you have 1 hour or whatever you like before to go around the cenotes. You do the steam in the Temazcal with clay, and then they shower you, but you sit like at the Japanese way. They shower you with also rosemary water. And then you get into the massage. The massage also has like a half an hour of preparation when they cleanse you and they talk to you according to the massage you chose. In my case, it was that they gave me this and they told me to think of my mother, and then to think of, no, first my grandmother and then my mother. And you have a lot of moments there. And then I cried and then they put me on the massage bed, and then part of the massage was very good, and then they closed my navel with a massage because it was the mother massage and all this meaning of it. But then also you have this shawl under you again, like it's the second one, and they do chiropractic through the shawl. So they turn your body through the shawl. It was really, literally very unique. I really liked it. But this is just to, you know, to explain to you how different our hotel is. And let me show you, this is the rituals of sound. They're all short videos, so. This is our shaman, you say, right? Shaman. So this is our DJ with the liberatory music. And we do a lot of rituals of sounds. Well, the bath gong was not here, but we have a bath gong. And then this is the Architects of Life, which are, again, for whom was not here, it's our activities during the day. So we have several private places in the jungle where we do a lot of activities. Even family constellation, as I said, and yoga and meditation and breathing and gong and other things. We have 54 in total. Well, the videos sometimes they repeat themselves, but okay. And then this is the food. So our taco truck is one of our little during the day restaurants, and it's all vegan. There are 2 restaurants that are all vegan, but it's still the most preferred one of any customer, even non-vegan customers, the taco trucks. Honestly, I had to call the waiter twice because I'm not vegan, but that those 5 days I wanted to stay vegan because I say at this level of of cuisine I want to be vegan because I thought it's more a little bit more difficult for me, but it was amazing. So I say I want to try, and then they came with a couple of times. I had to call them again and say, are you sure you gave me the vegan option because this is cheese? And he says, no, I'm really sure. And then once the chef came out and I say, because I know him and we are colleagues, and I say, are you sure? And he said, of course I'm sure, we do it. So the point is that the level of the food is amazing. You will see. So I'm not, I cannot lie because you're going. So yeah. And what's the next one? Oh, this one you already see. So I think I showed you everything, my side. And now if you have any question, I'm ready to answer. Any concern? We also have a gym if you want to use the gym. Can you still see me?
Yes.
Hello? Can you still see me?
Yes, and we're seeing the video as well.
Yes. Okay. I want to stop sharing. This is a new computer. I'm so sorry. Anyways, I'm ready to receive, I will figure this out, but I'm ready to receive your question.
Okay, great. I think if you make that full screen, then you should see a stop share button. It's usually red on this little bar. Let's see, view options.
Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
Here,
Oh, I need to start my video here. Thank you so much for sharing all
of course.
that. And hi to everyone who's in here. We're so happy to have all of you. So Mara was sharing, of course, all about the incredible retreat, and that was so amazing to hear and receive all of that and go into all those juicy details, the spa and everything. I'm just like, and I can't wait for the vegan cheese, because I'm dairy free, and so I'm so excited for that and just to experience this with all of you. Um, so yeah, if you do have any specific questions for her regarding the resort, you are welcome to type them in the chat or pop off mute. If you would prefer not to be recorded, then you can just type it in the chat or keep your video off and then pop off mute. But Lauren and I will be sharing all of the details about our offerings and everything about the Radiance Revival Retreat in just a moment. So this is just if you have a specific question about the resort, but I'm guessing you may want to just wait
Any
until
question about the rooms or about the feelings or about logistics that I can be more precise on?
I feel like that was great so far, right, Lauren? Should we just continue? And then if you don't mind staying here in case anyone has questions at the end, that would be great, Mara.
Mhm.
Um, Thank you so much. Okay, so that was amazing. I'm like so much even more excited after you shared all of that and seeing all those little video clips that Lauren and I have not seen some of those little clips. So that was really amazing to even catch more of the vibe and the energy. So just introducing us as the retreat hosts. I'm Kelsey. If you don't know me, I am a self-love and relationship coach. I'm a psychic medium. I am a sacred ceremony facilitator. I host cacao ceremonies around here. Lauren and I, my co-host, we've actually facilitated cacao ceremony together, and I'm so excited to be co-creating this retreat with her. And I'm also certified in somatic healing. So in my role as a facilitator of the retreat, I'll be focusing on the self-love aspect, connecting with the self, connecting with the body, and even supporting you and connecting with your own soul and spirit. And then I'll introduce Lauren, my co-facilitator here.
Hello, everyone. So grateful to be here. Mara, thank you for that amazing presentation. I am so much more excited, if it's even possible, to be there in November. I am a Reiki master, yoga guide, sound healer, yoni steam practitioner, all things energy, frequency, wellness. I love, and I'm super excited to facilitate and co-facilitate some really, really yummy workshops while we're there. We have each day themed for our guests, and well, I guess I'll talk about that in a moment. Tom, I'm sorry, I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yeah, no problem. Last but not least, my name's Tom, and I will be the travel advisor for the trip. So basically, with all your questions in regarding to the trip itself, the hotel, the transportation, things like that, I'll be there to assist with that portion. But I will let Lauren and Kelsey speak a little bit more about the retreat.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Tom. So Lauren, do
So
you
yeah,
want to start?
as I was starting to share a little bit, we have each day really thoughtfully curated and designed around themes of heart and womb and soul slash spirit. So from our arrival day, where we'll have our opening ceremony and a sacred earth offering as we connect to the land with gratitude and love and reverence, connecting to, thank you, Kelsey, connecting to the resort and each other and kind of grounding in, then leading into our heart day, all about the heart. We have recommended offerings that are already at Palmaïa for those days. For example, every morning opens with breath work and yoga from Palmaïa. And on that heart day, as you can see, there's even a forgiveness ceremony that's coordinated and facilitated by them that we felt would complement our offerings of our heart and self-love workshop really beautifully. We'll be having our private sound bath at sunset on the beach, which I'm so excited to create for all of us. And we'll have group dinner reservations every night as well. which of course, if you're like, hey, I just need, you know, a night to myself, all of this, like Kelsey mentioned, is optional.
And I'll be guiding a somatic self-love workshop that day too. So really connecting with the body and learning how to love the different parts of yourself and give love to yourself within the body to the parts of you that are really craving it the most, which is like a depth of self-love work that is the missing piece for so many of us and was the missing piece for myself for so long. And I'm so excited to share and dive into all of that with all of you. And of course, all those beautiful locations that we just saw will be in a mixture of those beautiful spots. And all of these private elements are just going to be our small group. So we're so excited to have a nice little intimate group of women with us. And then Lauren and I have done yoni steam work as well, but Lauren, if you want to share a little bit about the womb day as our yoni steam practitioner here and little herbalista that you are.
Yes, so I'm really excited for our womb day, all about reconnection and celebration of our divine feminine energy and of our womb space, the physical space of our womb and the energetic space as well, our center of creation, and emotional digestion and interpretation and storage and all of that beautiful stuff. So we'll dive into a workshop centered around, like I said, centered around womb connection. And then we'll have a yoni steam creation and ceremony, which of course is optional. If you don't feel comfortable with it, we will be in private. You will be covered. But I will go over creation of an herbal yoni steam concoction specific to you, and then we'll go into a ceremony with that, and of course you'll take your yoni steam blend home with you, which then brings us into our soul spirit day.
And for those of you who may not know, yoni is a Sanskrit word. It represents that part of our body, that sacred part of the womb, and that is where we will be steaming from to kind of heal our sacred feminine space. And again, all of this is a la carte. We hope and invite that you join us for the entire heart, womb, soul experience. We curated all of it very specifically for you to have a transformational experience of connecting with these very important, intimate parts of you and your feminine nature. And we created a journey with a special arc to it and special elements that is meant to create a transformational experience. And everything is completely optional. So moving into the soul, we will be doing a private group yoga class just for our group. There is an on-site talk with the shaman that you can sign up for ahead of time that day, which is something we recommended if you're interested. And then I will be guiding a spiritual channeling workshop. So I will be teaching you as a psychic medium tools and techniques in a specific modality that I have learned and used to channel spirit on my own to support you in connecting with your own higher self and even starting to connect with your spirit team, your spirit guides. And then we will be infusing our heart and soul and higher selves intention that we are able to connect with through this workshop into a crystal that you will choose. And then we will be wire wrapping into our own crystal necklace, decorating ourselves in golden body paint and clothing, goddess wear, and then taking it to the beach. And this is on 11/11, so we will be having a golden goddess dance party with our crystal, with our body paint, if you'd like, to the beach, to the music, by the fire, and dancing with each other in sisterhood and celebration. And really, that is an opportunity, like after those 4 days already, we will be feeling very aligned with our divine feminine nature and our higher self at that point. And then it's like a total powerful celebration of the transformation we've experienced. And then bringing it into the next day where we will be having a closing ceremony with some movement and meditation and a goodbye group breakfast. And then there is an option if you would like to stay an additional day. We do have discounted pricing where you can just stay at the resort and just relax for a day alone if you would like to add that. And that would include free shuttle service if you go for a 5-night stay. So yeah, we're so excited to share all of this with you. And then there's the offerings at Palmaïa that you can pick and choose along the way as well. But we are so excited because this is really all about our divine feminine energy, reconnecting with that and reconnecting with the parts of us that hold our truth. Our heart, our womb, and our soul are portals to divine truth, portals to our intuition. And we all have that power within us as women. We have so many powers available to us as women. Sorry, Tom, but you don't have all the powers that we have. You have the masculine structure, and I appreciate your logic, but there's a little less mystical, divine magic going on. And that's what we're here to reconnect with the women who join us. We're supporting you in reconnecting with that. So the ultimate intention is that you don't just come here after your busy life and then just like feel like, oh, I just need to break in, then you go back right back into the way you were living before. It's actually not only supposed to be a retreat, but a way to like realign to your divine feminine nature so that you return home in your divine feminine power, connected with your truth, and you're able to live an even more aligned life at that point that feels more nourishing to you. You're vibrating in a higher frequency. So this is really like caterpillar to butterfly in 5 days. That is what we're going for here, and we're so excited. In the most magical healing place, no processed ingredients in the food. Like every part of this, energetically, physically, is all just so high vibrational. So, and it's luxury. I mean, you really can't beat luxury meets spiritual wellness and holistic. In my mind, that is everything to me. So, we are an early bird through the end of June. So, right now, you can receive significant money off here. And you also receive a complimentary one-on-one session with Lauren or myself during this early bird time. And this is a session you can receive virtually. Lauren does offer virtual Reiki sessions. I have virtual spiritual guidance sessions and somatic healing sessions. And this can really prepare you for the retreat experience. So this would be something that you would do before the retreat. And we have customized payment plans available as well. Before I go into the payment plans, is there anything else you felt you wanted to add about the experience, Lauren?
No, I think, yeah, just highlighting again from start to finish, from the moment that you land in Cancun, you get on your shuttle over to the resort, everything is taken care of. We're welcoming you. We're creating really beautiful welcome tote bags for everyone with high vibrational supportive goodies in them. And then are just 5 days of bliss. And I just keep going back to thinking about the transformation that's possible through healing and connection and being in nature in this way. And I think all women deserve this for sure.
Yes. And so it is. Absolutely. So let me share the payment plan option for you, babes. If this will let me stop. There we go. Okay, so this is the sign up link, and you can see there are 2 room options. We currently have only 2 King Suite ocean views available. So if you want one of those, hit us up right away and you can secure that. And then we have the regular King Suite, which is also absolutely incredible. And then so the reservation, the deposit is only $500 to secure your spot. And then this is the payment here. So there would be your next payment wouldn't be until July 1st, so a little under a month from now. That one is $675, and then you have a longer time to come up with the larger payment of $1,300 on August 1st, and then your final payment September 1st of $725. Then after June 30th, the price does increase. So these are the early bird price breakdown. So these are available for you. And let me see if there's anything else. You know, at that point, you would be, when you're ready to register, you will head Tom's way, and Tom will kind of take care of that. I don't know if you had anything, Tom, that you wanted to tell them about, but he will pretty much be helping you with booking and all of those things.
Yes, that is
Tom,
correct.
can you put the link in the chat, please?
Yep. So
Ready?
putting the link right now. This is the link to the website for our program, so you can view all the specific details about the retreat. You can even learn more about Lauren and Kelsey and what they have to provide and what they've done in their careers. So if you want to go there first, you can see all the specific details on the retreat that maybe we haven't even mentioned. There is also a link you can view on that page where it'll take you directly to the one you see right now, where you can officially fill out your registration form and then sign up. Once you fill out your registration form, I'll contact you directly and we can go over all the specific details for the reservation process. You can put down your preliminary deposit. And then basically I can go over all the other logistics for your trip as well. I'll be here to assist with your flights, your ground transportation to the resort, travel protection, and then any other specific questions you have along the way. I'll be your guide to getting to the resort in a sense. And then once you're there, Lauren and Kelsey will be your will be your guides to assist. Other than that, if you do have any specific questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to me at any time. My contact information is listed on the link we just provided, so you can contact me just with questions about the resort and the travel portion and things like that. And then Lauren and Kelsey's contact information is there as well if you have questions on the retreat portion of the event.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Tom. So yeah, we would love to open it up for questions. So this is completely all inclusive with not including the transportation. That is the only portion that is not included. One thing that's really
And
incredible.
and the flights as well, sorry.
Right. Yeah, the transportation to the resort. So the flight and then the ground transportation, which there are multiple options. There's one that's $50-something for a shared shuttle, or you could increase the price and get a private shuttle. And Tom will help you with all of your options when you're ready to book that. And then one really great thing about it is that it's really not that far from the United States, but it totally looks like, Bali vibes. So the flights are, I'm coming down from Boston and I'm looking at a really delicious price for that too. So, but we would love to open it up for any questions. You can ask us anything about Lauren and I and the retreat portion or about the resort. So again, you can hop off mute. If you don't want to be seen, you can turn off your video and then hop off mute. Or you can type anything in the chat and we'll just wait a minute to see if anyone has a question. According to this, Tom does not have women's superpowers, but we have to admit he found you guys the best resort ever. Absolutely. It might not be a feminine power, but that's where his masculine power came in with him looking through all these places and boom, you are right. He absolutely did. We looked at a bunch. Yeah, we looked at a lot of places and nothing like Palmaïa is it. So we do thank you so much, Tom, because that's like everything we could have asked for and more. It even had more than what we were looking for. So
absolutely, we're excited to be a great team for this experience.
yes,
Yeah.
perfect team, absolutely.
Any questions, curiosities, anything we can answer? And you can always contact any of us offline as well. We are here.
Yes, absolutely. And you'll all receive this recording too in case you came in late and missed the beginning. The beginning was super juicy. So I do recommend checking it out if you missed it, because she went over like the cuisine and things like that really are worth checking out. I was like in awe, drooling over the screen. Because she really went more in depth than even Lauren and I have experienced. So I was just like, and I can't wait to go to the spa. I don't know, it seems like I usually do going once, going twice, and then I stop. So I'm gonna do that now. Going once.
We have a female customer. She comes every 1 month or 6 weeks. She just comes from Texas to fly there for the spa and go back on the following day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what she does.
That's speaks to it. I mean, honestly, I really have
That's
never seen
amazing.
spa like that.
It is amazing. Everything is amazing. Again, I cannot lie. You're going, so it's not something that I'm promising.
Yeah,
mean-
that's what we were saying. We were like, the
Yeah.
resort sells itself. I mean,
Yeah.
it's such an incredible getaway. And then to be able to add on all of these really intentional offerings from Kelsey and I on top of everything, it's like, it's just such an incredible opportunity. I'm really grateful for the collaboration.
I would like to add something to the special high service that we give. For groups, it's also like that, but also for individuals, we have, well, for individuals, we have a pre-arrival connection. So in this case, you have your tour guides, but we don't have concierge at the hotel. We call them nomadic guides, and they are absolutely dedicated to each and every customer. So every customer has got two, because they have shifts, right? So two nomadic guides. For the group as well, you have your dedicated nomadic guides. So they will WhatsApp you or text you with all the possibilities. And in your case, you have your tour guides. But my point is that at the hotel, you don't need to go anywhere to ask for a pillow or anything. Everything is brought to you because you're in constant contact with the service, and in a private way.
We are hosting it over a long weekend, so a lot of people may have that Monday off already. It is Veterans Day. So that is why one of the reasons why we chose that weekend as well. That will support some people's work schedule, not everyone's, but just something to consider as well.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone, and Mara for presenting all of
Thank
this to us.
I'm gonna put my son to bed if you don't need
Yes,
me anymore,
course.
because it's 9 past almost.
Yes.
And I leave you guys talk of your things, but I'm so excited for you, and I hope a lot of people join because it's really worth it.
Thank you, Mara.
Thank you so much,
Ciao,
Mara.
Thank you very
Ciao,
much, Mara. We
everybody.
appreciate you joining us.
Of course, bye-bye.
I feel complete.
I think we're
Yeah.
good.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much
you,
for
love.
joining, everyone.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Have a great day.
Thanks,
Thank
Kelsey.
you.
You're
Good night,
welcome.
everyone.
Night.